Yeah. Hello, people. Hello, hello. All right. It's just. What am I doing? What am I doing? Who knows? All right. Oh, and you know what? I was thinking of coming in here and immediately going, "What a great day! What a great day!" Let's go to Tuesday camp, and I was thinking I've kind of got my work to a point where I can relax today. I was sort of doing some reflection on my work as well, my day job, because in one respect it's going a bit slower than expected, but on the other hand, you know, like I'm doing the work of like 10 people. That's QA and programmers and sort of design to a degree as well. And I'm also doing it effectively part-time, sort of 60% of capacity, sometimes less, sometimes more. And I'm doing all right, actually. I am. That metric is I'm doing really, really well. Jodie's unwell at the moment, but I just went to the fridge and I got I looked in and there's the leftovers from yesterday's curry for today, so that's a great thing to look forward to. I did a run yesterday and I poured myself another drink of Coke and I thought, yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. It's gonna be good. And then I tasted the Coke and realised it's one that I bought experimentally with ginger in it. And suddenly all my goodwill towards the world evaporated, and it's like I've got this nasty kind of, yeah, not good. Right, hello Skello. Right, let's get away from my ugly mug. So it's been like a week and a half. Pepsi Max, yes, yeah. I don't want to berate the wrong ones. Let's go and do Pepsi Max Ginger. There it is, and I don't suggest you go out and drink it because it's I like ginger, I like carbonated drinks, of which there are a variety on the market, and this combination, it's like ice cream dog turds. You want to try it, but it turns out disappointing. And you get neither the nice flavour of dog turds nor ice cream. So I hope that clears that up for you. Right, I've got to start up all of my stuff, which I basically can't remember now. Has that got my... Why is this not got... Why has that not got a Git thing set up now? I thought I'd set up Git. Oh, right, time to go and have a look. Oh, it does. It's just invisible. Oh, sorry, I should have spotted. It does say master there, so the git bash does work. Git log, git status. Oh, so I was in the middle of something, so I'll have to come back to that in a minute. Pardon me. And a burp. Why not burp? Hello, I'm Pause. How are you doing, mate? So, So I've basically got, it's midday here. I'll have to stop at some point to go and do the loveliness that is cooking. And by cooking, I mean putting putting a curry into the oven. Very, very complicated. And the trouble is, I can't remember how to start my server. So, oops. So let's go and have a look at in here, my package.json, start, so server, no daemon server, so is it yarn run server? We'll try that, yarn run server, Couldn't find a package.json file. Oh. Yeah, I was in the wrong folder. Oops. Okay, so I think the server's running. And I'm going to have to do a start here as well, I believe. Yarn run start. And it's built. So let's go to localhost. Hooray! No. Right, I can't remember how to start my own game. Well done me. You slept... Hello, Garcia. Dude, you wouldn't believe how freaky it is when people change their names, both on Discord and stuff. And I basically, because my memory's not very good, over time I dissociate the old names from the new names. So I have no idea who is who at times. Garcia, it's just about... oh, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, hang on. The local host stuff wasn't quite running correctly. But it's got not found. Brilliant. That was not at all what I was looking for. Let's go and have a look at my folder. So, Node modules server client. So do I go to client? Yes. Yes, there we go, guys. What is all this stuff? Ugh. Let's just sort this out. That's sockets, that's web dev. Complete 2D pixel what? Platform bundle. Game info links. Tough Mudder, we can get rid of that. Stuff what I learn. Raspberry. Right, this is all going in MISC. Today's stream is watching Robert play with his bookmarks. That's better. Game info links. Right, so I want to do a new folder. So, .io. That's it, basically. Right, teasel. I got bored with XP coin and didn't want to dedicate it. No, I completely appreciate logging in. That doesn't seem to be working, does it? Was I working on something that had butchered logging in? Arg! I've got to work this all out. Why is this? Oh, that's index.js. Right. Yeah, it's probably this. Where's my server? Nothing's getting printed out. Ah, there we go. What is it with this stuff? There we go. Time to next round. All right. Yeah, so people are... Yeah, I completely understand changing. I mean, like, I've stuck with Jerboa for like 15 online years, and now it's just Rob the Swan, which I ended up with by accident. Right, so this isn't printing anything of any value, but that's the board. Program orders. I can't, because I was rewriting it. This timer looks a bit wrong. Anyway. Right. You slept only 5 hours, but I'm more awake than I've ever been. This is the pinnacle of your life, Unpause. It only goes downhill from here. And it gets even worse if you start drinking this awful, awful, nasty stuff. Right. So what I want to check with the run server is, am I going to have to... Did I have to stop and restart it? Build. Maybe can I just stop that and restart? Let's try rejoining. Yeah, that seems okay. All right, okay. So I should set up a watch on the server, but that's beyond my brain, so I'm not going to. Right. Right, what am I doing? So I need to look. The client clearly doesn't have. I mean, I can't do anything. So it's got program orders, like, thanks, guys. There's not actually much. Time to next round is 3 seconds. That is going well wrong. That's clearly something is a bit rubbish. This is requesting too much from the server. So I want to get the timing bit right. So let me go and refamiliarize myself with the code. Yes, let's rob. That's what everybody's saying. Game index. Let's have a look. Round timer equals new round timer. Interval duration, time left, time run out, callback, left of it. Right, what's this doing? In fact, let's go and have a look at the game state. So, login game state. I need to get this basic stuff working. I do recall I was in the middle of a rejig. I didn't think I'd left it quite so busted. Oh, no, sorry. The timer bug, it's coming back to me now. But, yeah, that wasn't something I was in the middle of fixing. I'd just broken it. And it needed looking at. Right. Yeah, I'm glad that clarifies it. Net result, bug needs fixing. Well done. On join clicked, document clear all fields, add text, Wibble logging in, command, join, token, username. So the token must be something that's just, yeah, it's just a random number. Yep, server comms request on success. So when we log in, I've got to get the timing stuff right because everything is geared towards this. My server's still ticking over there. I can see it. So, session is connected. My token equals token. Okay, fair enough. Session ID, session.players, board, next action, round time left. Okay, so gamestates.enterState, waiting to join. So if JSON.next action is join at next round. Oh, hang on, I'm looking completely the wrong place. Right, enter. Set time left updated callback. Set round time left. I wonder if my timer is just... there's probably a bug in my timer. Hello, Terra. How's it going? Let me actually get rid of that. What I should do is print out... Let's try rejoining. Let's see what debug I've got here. Okay, so yeah, it's printing out the round time left. I suspect if I look here, we'll see that I'm doing... Yeah, so the round time left, send orders too early. Why is that happening? I mean, so maybe there's something I don't know about the Node.js server, because 37 ticks, like 17. We're talking like on a 60 frames per second tick, that it's 1 or 2 ticks early. But it shouldn't be. LAWGG, all right. Hey Terra, how's Stacks going? I haven't caught up at all with you guys for a while, so I should do that. Especially with Humble Bundle being bought by IGN. Not that there's much you can say, but curious. Right. Yeah. So we're sending orders too early all the time. Look at that. I got send orders too early at 4968. What the hell? That's way too early. So let me just check on the server what it's actually sending back, because yeah, I mean I mean, I'm not looking for any kind of in-depth information because that would be unfair. But when I read that IGN had bought Humble Bundle, I didn't have an opinion immediately, which is unusual for me because I'm a very judgmental twit. But it immediately crossed my mind that was a very unexpected pairing. Very unexpected pairing. And I'm like, like maybe I suspect it's I can't shake the feeling that there's something to do with the guy running Humble Bundle kind of wanting to get out of it and to cash in and stuff. Because, I mean, it was making money, but you can't quite cash in the same way with a sort of nice trickle of income. And I don't know how much time it takes of him or whatever, but it's odd. It's not necessarily bad. I haven't really thought it through, but it is odd. Right. Set round time left. Sorry, this was... yeah, I wanted to look and see... excuse me. Squeeze me. Playing game state doesn't really exist. No. Oh, have I not written anything in any of the game states? It would look that way, wouldn't it? Oops. Something isn't quite right here. Server. Create server. Right. Time. Round started timestamp. Date now. Yeah, so the round duration is 5 seconds. Now, if I look at this, yeah, we are getting this. Send orders in 4,925. So this looks okay. Actually, I can't see. This hasn't sorted out too early. It seems to have got itself into the thing. But there is something of like maybe every time I need to send data, just because of differences in timing. And I know there's also transfer and stuff that we need to add on like an extra second or something. Well, I mean, Humble Bundle is moving into publishing as well. It's a new area, right? So partnering with someone who's going to give, like if that was the driving force, which I don't think it is, but it's a nice side to it. IGN, as a review site, will get to do previews of its own games, right? Why wouldn't that sound good? It's like Sony doing first party exclusives in their magazines and online and stuff. Right, where are we at? Yeah, so this has sorted itself out. It's got kind of in step with the server, but it definitely didn't to start with. So if we join, and let's have a look at this timing. So we've got round time left, send orders too early. Now, but look, this started 3 seconds early. The server was saying send orders in 5 seconds. And it sent it 3 seconds early. That's crazy. That was crazy, I tell you. So let's have a look at what the server... Send orders too early. Right. Right, let's go to the next one. Yeah, thanks, She Music. Teasel is a pusscat. Teasel's in winter mode, so she's she's moving less, conserving energy. She doesn't even climb up on my desk at the moment, so I think she's getting a bit old, and she's been unwell recently. Never too late. Oh yeah, I'd got rid of the move stuff. I suspect what I will start it. Hello, JFrap. Well, I mean, companies reach... This is one of the problems with successful companies, right? Is that they reach this kind of event horizon beyond which they're not the same company anymore, and suddenly the shift in direction or the shift in skills required to maintain a big company as opposed to a small, new, upstart, crazy left field company, right? All of these things can converge, and suddenly, yeah, now we're moving to IGN. Is it the time when things could go massively wrong? It's a risk. I wouldn't, like, Humble Bundle. I was talking about the Event Horizon. It's not that Humble Bundle is going to collapse overnight. What I'm saying is that its driving force and how it's run may well change. Now, the report said that it wasn't going to change a lot. Right, fine. Transition period. Why break something that's working? But at some point, IGN's influence, they're going to want something for their money, right? And it might be a key member of the Humble Bundle leaving that's driving it or whatever. Yes. Something will change. And the buyout has already started that process. So, good luck to them. But Humble Bundle doesn't mean anything to me anymore. Not really. I mean, it's a shop. It's a Steam competitor. The Humble Bundles and the monthly subscription stuff. Like the initial idea that got me interested in it, it's now not that anymore. Right. Anyway, join. Create new player. Round time left. Right, so I noticed that... What? Round time left... Oh, this is the function... Sorry, yeah. So the round time left is going to be created correctly. So time since round start date now minus round started timestamp. So unless I've got something wrong with my maths. Yes. Surprise, Facebook did pick it up. Okay. Yeah, so round like this is a response. Yes. So round time left. That looks like it should be correct. So what's happening? So I'm going to investigate on the client side first, because I am thinking that is what is wrong. Let's see if it always gets it wrong. Let's join again. Yeah, look, 3 seconds early. All right. So let's go to the client and unfortunately work my way through this code. Right. So it was in waiting to join state. On enter. Clear all fields. Set time left updated callback. Set round time left. So I'm going to start doing some debug stuff. So I'm printing out all of my messages from round time left 1825. Yeah, look, it's doing it 2 seconds. So let's do this. Console.log. Nope, that's Lua. Just check that works. No, it doesn't. What? Let's kind of let me just see if there's an obvious bug in here. This time left updated callback equals callback. Yes, set round time. If this dot interval clear interval. This dot interval clear timeout. Okay, clear any of these. What's the difference between the interval and the timeout? I don't know. Let's find out. If this dot time left updated callback. Oh, you're prat. It's calling it immediately. God damn it. Right, so I understand why that is. So it's immediately calling this. Oh, you massive wallet. Hello, Mantis. All right, mate. didn't pick up on Humble Bundle. Oh, Facebook didn't. All right. I see what you're saying. All right. Cuphead sold 1 million. Not bad. Someone made a nice joke about that. So, Cuphead is Microsoft's strategy to get PS4 gamers to temporarily switch to PC. I liked it. I'm still never going to own an Xbox One though. Oh yeah, I have ordered a Switch. I kind of treated myself. And it's the limited edition one. It was like £4 extra to get the limited edition one with Mario Odyssey. And I prefer the controller colours because they're both red. Whereas if you get the colourful Switch, you get what? Red and blue. And I dislike that. It offends my OCD. And the all black version actually isn't that bad. But I prefer... I thought £4 extra for the red version that may be limited edition. Yeah, so there you go. And also I've got other things arriving from Amazon today. So Amazon deliveries today. Guess what I'll be unboxing? You won't guess. 4 things arriving today. 3 to do with stream PC. 1 to do with fitness. There you go, guys. As in, treated myself, as in total disregard for personal economics. No, I can afford it. All right, I haven't just gone, oh, sod it. Let's blow the kids' university fund, college fund, or whatever it always happens. I'm waiting for the PAL SNES colour unit. What is that? Oh, you ordered the same one. Ray March, you ordered the same one as well. Ah, good man. Come on, guys. Anybody gets it right, I'll... dunno. Do a dance. Of course I won't. For a while. So why did I do this? Why when we did set round time left did I call the callback? The answer is I don't know. I don't know. There was something to do with it being cancelled. Take a bunch of 1,000+% mobile loans. Oh my god, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying anything that other people haven't worked out, but the idea of an advert, like, a business is a business, but the idea of having the cheek, the sheer gall to say, use us, when your advert says, you know, average APR is 14,000%, 25,000%, 100,000%. I like, how do you have the balls to do that? Shocking. And obviously it hits poorer people first, or the most. Of course it does. It's unbelievably awful. Right, let's run this again. So I need to set up yet another process to rebuild my client stuff. By the way, hello Ray March. How you doing, man? I think it's almost like I would have the government ban that because it's practically loan sharks. It sickens me. It's that expensive. All right. Time left. We're printing that out. Send orders. Waiting to join program orders. Send orders too early. No, I still sent it too early. Still sent it too early. What the hell? Did I save this file? Does it rebuild? I don't get this. Don't understand what my own programs. Had some tough weeks in terms of tests and presentations. Oh, okay. Send orders. I'm going to print out the requests I'm sending because Yeah, I basically adding debug stuff is good because my memory is design. D plus plus. Yes, that's exactly what I meant to do. Request sent. Tomorrow. Have you seen The Hat in Time? It does really well. No, it's on my list, but the trouble is if I buy it, I might play it. No, I know that you rate it highly, so feel free to do the plug here. Let's try that. Oh, it's just got object. Okay, all right. What? Will that work? Destruction. Hey, okay, we got it. Right, so that helps. Let's have a look. Join accepted. Game state login. Waiting to join. Time left 283. Command get round. I hate JavaScript so much. Sorry, mate. It's an okay, not necessarily the best. It's not because I hate you. I don't. Oh, my title's still wrong, isn't it? I've still got Xbox Live. Yeah, okay, quick, Rob. Go and change your title. Dashboard. Sorry, guys. I've got to update away from Xbox Live indie games and go back to game dev. Somewhere. Where do I do this? Stream information. Ah, yes. Large... I wouldn't call it massively multiplayer. Browser strategy game. Game category retro. No, that's a bit naff. Hang on, what game category was I in? This is Oh, it was creative, wasn't it? Yeah. All right, I think that's okay. I am rather bad at updating all my information on Twitch because I don't really think like a Twitcher. Hello, what are we doing today? What am I doing? I am trying to carry on with my IO game. Oh, brilliant. It didn't update. Teasel cat. Does anybody's title update? Oh, yes. Finally. Thanks, Twitch. What are we developing? Well, I'm trying to fix my bug at the moment. Let me. I'm going to up the server time. So I'm actually going to set it as 1 minute, which. That was weird. It looks like the server updated automatically. Okay, token username. Time left is 49 seconds. Don't really believe that. Game state login, waiting to join. I'm not really sure I believe that. Where's my client? I'm not... hello, Dr. Robot Vinik. I was concerned you were being close. No, I have some next level ADD. No, so I'm reaching the final stages of my contracting work's first project, and so I've been doing spreading my time a bit differently, and it's harder work, but it's left me a bit drained. So after the Xbox Live Indie Game streams, which were really intense, I've taken a break, and I would say I've done a bit of jogging and stuff. I haven't. I went jogging on Saturday and I found I've hurt myself. So well done me. But anyway, so what am I doing today? I'll answer Legendaria eventually. I am trying to do a online game, strategy-based game for large numbers of players, using as cheap and simple as stuff that I can. So it's going to look like rubbish because I want to get a text-based interface work on the client before I would ever switch to doing something a bit nicer looking. They were intense, they were. Especially the last one with a flipping party going on behind me. Right, look, this was a whole 10 seconds early. Right, so there is clearly a massive, an enormous problem going on here. What on earth? Alright, before I get any more stuff, I'm going to copy that because I find it easier to read in here. Or do I? No, not really, because it's now printing that stuff out. Yeah, that's actually worse. Well done, Rob. So what's happening? We join accepted. So this is back from the server. This is in, and we get join at next round. The round time left is 50 seconds. So that must have meant that the server was already running. Fair enough. Log in, waiting to join. Time left 50 seconds. Then we send a command get round, which says send orders in 60 seconds. All right. So this actually looks like it sent this roughly at the correct time. So waiting to join, program, orders. Right. That's where we would be clicky, clicky, clicky. You're working on a new chip tune. Cool. I know. Jayfra, I look back at it and laugh, but I did miss a party that was happening just behind me. So, a bit silly. Anyway, program orders. Right, it says we sent the orders 10 seconds early. 10 seconds early. So it then does it, we then send the orders, do get round again at the right time. And it's progressed to round index 2. Why is that 10 seconds early? Why? I can only think that my round timer is just rubbish. So what have we got? Set interval. What is the logic in here? I don't know. Hello, Hypergains. All right, man. You should probably send timestamps in milliseconds. The time, well, I'm not, yeah, I don't want to send timestamps. I want to say how long till the next round. I mean, I could calculate the timestamp myself. I just think I've got a basic error in here. So let's see, have a look. We do set round time left, and a callback. But why have I got a set interval? What is this all about? What am I doing here? Oh, so that's on time ran out, and we'll call the callback, yes. This dot time left. Yeah, what is this interval? Why am I doing an interval, guys? Cancel. If this dot interval... It seems I'm always doing them both. Oh, the interval duration. Okay. Alright, the interval duration is not something to worry about at all. Okay, I see why that's happening. Right. Ah, okay. So I'm going to put that back in. Sorry, yeah, it even says time left updated. Callback. Ah. Alright, so let's go back to here. Yeah, that's just updating the ticker. Well done, me. Diorama is done. How long will be wrong if client lag? Well, lag isn't the problem here. JavaScript timers, like the call to date get now doesn't lag. So it might do it late, but the system is supposed to pick up on that. My problem is it's sending a message too early. So unless the server has a different concept of time to the client, which I strongly doubt. Yeah. Hello, Vortex. Oh, you were already talking and I completely missed that it was you. Sorry, mate. I don't always pick up on the names of people. I'm starting. Yeah, go and join the club of people that have changed their names and I can't remember. I need the loo. Even though this Pepsi Max ginger, which is revolting, I'm still drinking. It still makes me go to the loo. I'll be back in a sec. All right. Hooray. All right. Set round time left. On time ran out. Yeah, we just send the next request. And on success. Too much going on. Yeah, get rid of that. I clearly haven't sorted myself out. You made a door for William Cheer. Oh, groovy. That's cute. That's cute. Sound. This looks like there's more than one timeout going on. It really does. Okay, round time. I'm just going to go through this very carefully. Time left updated callback doesn't matter. Interval isn't a problem, or it shouldn't be a problem. But let me just go and check on program orders. On time left updated. Yep, it's doing something non-critical. That's fine. And it's sending another request. Yep. Anyway, round timer. Okay, so if this dot interval Maybe that's being cleared or something. I don't know. At least you have screenshots to show. Hey. Interval gets reset. Timeout gets reset. Okay, so that is definitely resetting it each time. If cancel. When do we cancel? Yeah, that's actually irrelevant. That's not a big deal at all. Time ran out callback. Oh, no, I won't do that because it's clearing the time left updated callback. So this looks pretty good. Hello, Unholy Tig. All right, guys. You still have this one GIF. He does. You can't deny it. We've seen it before. Related GIFs. Let's see who you're in good company with. Lots of people with hands, it seems. That's freaky. This doesn't look wrong. It really doesn't. On interval, on time ran out. We set that. We call that immediately. This time left interval. Why am I not? Oh, sorry. The timeout doesn't need clearing. That's the whole point. It doesn't need clearing. I'm going to do it out of suspicion. If this time run out callback, we clear it and then we call the callback. This looks fine to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to time it. Hello, Wanted. Hello, Soup World. Hello, people. See if it's going wrong on the server or the client side. Okay, time left 15 seconds. Right, so we've got to wait a minute for this, but it was saying I'm basically looking for the next time it sends. So, yeah. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. 43 seconds early. What? Well, there's the proof. Round time left is 60 seconds. Am I just not setting it? No, surely not. Surely not. Let's have a look. Send orders to earlier. Set round time left. Session dot round time left. Okay, every time I'm just going to print this out every single time. That was crazy. Crazy. Teasel is my teasel. That was so wrong. It was very wrong. On interval, this time left, this dot time left minus this dot interval duration. Yeah, probably not the best way to do this. But it won't affect the timeout. So that's... Right, yeah, round timer. Time left. I probably should have carried on with the timer, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's redo that. Well, it's got 32 seconds. In fact, time to next round. So that's the interval updater. Let's see if it gets this correct. Because obviously it should only show the next message once we hit 20 seconds. Where is Teasel? Teasel's asleep behind Jodie in the warmer room of the house. Did anybody have any guess what was gonna arrive from Amazon today? All right, 4, 3, 2, and then 49 seconds. Okay, so 46. So we'll basically wait 44 seconds, fill it with awkward pauses like we're at a party. Thomas Bright. Yeah, we had a discussion about the side-scrolling game I was doing in Lure in Love 2D, and then it was like we started talking about the IO games, you know, Diep.io, Snake.io, Agario, and then it's like, why don't I try doing one of those? If I spend the equivalent of a month's evenings developing it, but I've basically, so I started working on it, and I got it working to a very basic degree within a few days. Right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Right. It says sent. Okay, it must be on the server. Has to be on the server. That's what I think. We'll start that. Look, that time to next round. Yeah, I think it's on the server. More cube shelves. What web technologies are you going to be using? As few as possible. So none at the moment. I'm basically using a REST API, and I'm drawing DOM elements on the client side. So that's it. Yeah. More cube shelves. No, not a bad choice, but they don't have. That's it. The cube shelves I've got, that line has stopped being manufactured, so I can't get any more. Oh no, there's still some white ones I could buy, but do I really want 5 sets? It's a bit too many, isn't it? I have got a black set that I haven't yet put up, and a 5th monitor. No, that would be insane, but I am insane. I just said to Jodie, if I last next year and I'm still making decent money, I just want to buy the biggest monitor, TV for the lounge. A robotic laser leg for Teasel so she can become a cyborg cat. Nope. A Nintendo Switch? Nope. Why is the server running slow? Pretty sure it's the server. So let's go and have a look. Right. Yeah, so I'm not getting... Yes, you are crazy. And do you know what the funny thing is? That the reason 6 monitors bugs me is because of that triangular gap. It upsets me so much. I would rather get like a curved ultra wide here. But yeah, you are crazy. Yes. The Switch isn't being no because so the Switch limited edition I've ordered is a pre-order. Right. A proper panda suit. Ooh, ouch. Should we tell him that Windows supports non-full screen Windows? There's something is just wrong here, right? Right, so I've got my server printout here. Okay. So we're going to wait 33 seconds. Maybe I'll speed that up. Hello, dot file. Gosh, this is lots of waiting. This is fun. So I think this is working correctly, I think. Yeah, so it's returning time since round start, 28. That's jolly fast. I can't resize my browser window. Of course I can't. Right, so anyway, this... Oh, hang on. Hang on, where did that number come from? Whoa, 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 whoa. Where did this come from? Round timer, dot set round time left 39514. Where did that come from? It's from the join accepted? What? Okay, well, it's... The bug is client side. I've got my stupid intelligent resizing. we're not going to start with the position of the dereference or the pointer too much. Right. This is wrong. Whoa. This is wrong. So look, I called set timer 2014 and again. Right, let's have a look. Join at next round was 40 seconds. Waiting to join. There we go. Set the round timer. Das ist gut. Right, get round. And the next action was send order. So we didn't send get round early. Oh, that doesn't help if it scrolls. It said 60 seconds. That's good. Waiting to join. Round timer. Set round timer left. That. What? Where did this come from? Why am I calling it with the same number twice? So I'm in the game state of program orders. That is just wrong. So... So it's got session round time left. That must be wrong. Because I have had this updated. But am I not responding to that? I'm not doing that. So we had send orders and that timer didn't get attached. Eek. So every time I get a round time left, I should absolutely honor it. Let's see if I do the same here. Nope. All right, let's try that again. Okay, join accepted, round time left 53 seconds. We'll just wait for another X number of seconds. That's good. That's fun. Now, guys, I am so not that interested in another conversation on where we put the dots and stuff like that. Could you add the asterisk debate? Yeah. Take it to Discord or Twitter. Twitter's a welcoming place, I hear. Very open-minded. Come on, give me some good numbers. Pow. Yes, round timer, set round time left. I am such a massive twonk. Yeah. We'll wait another 34 seconds. Shall I tell you what's coming in Amazon? So number one thing, which it looks like it will arrive separately. Come on, 17 seconds. So I've got an armband for my iPhone 7, so I can jog with the iPhone attached to my arm, which means I don't have to wear my old, cheap, nasty t-shirts that I got for cycling, which have got a pocket on the back, so I needed a place to store my iPhone, basically. Yeah, got it right. That's good. Yep, no too early. So that's one thing. Another one, I've got a new wireless mouse. It's an old mouse, but on the one hand it's the right colour, which I actually paid a tenner for, and it's not the updated version because the white one in that was like 30 quid more, so sod that. I was thinking of getting an, you know, when you buy a Mac you get the stickers with the Apple logo. I was thinking of getting that on my forehead permanently, and it can light up when I use my laptop. 16 seconds. So yeah, so I've got an armband, I've got a new mouse, I've got a new mouse mat, which is silver. Yes. And what was the other thing? Can't remember. Is this going to work? Yeah, good. Right, I am happy. Gosh, what a twit. Bug fix, client timer now in step with server. Alright. Yeah, and what was the other thing? Oh yeah, it was a microphone, a pop filter for the microphone. I don't think I'll use it while I'm streaming like this because I don't think my sibilants are too problematic here, are they? Although that probably sounds a lot better. Yeah. And I bought it because it's something that's been on my watch list and it was like half price and it's only like 8 quid. And that was it. But if I ever do other interviews, then it would be useful. Right, set time left. This makes me think that I should be updating... Well, here's the question, is should I be setting the round time left automatically when I receive a result, and I don't know. Too much Rob in my ear hole, yes. Look at that. She doesn't look too happy to be there. I was thinking of getting one of these. Where's the full picture gone? I don't know, I've lost it. No thanks. I just want a website with buttons that are clearly visible. Oh, I give up. Oh no, there it is. Yep, I was thinking of getting one of those. Right. So, what do I want to do? I want to take a look. Okay. What do I want to do next? After all this, what do I want to do next? Well, one of the things I had busted was the fact that you couldn't actually do anything here. Let me go and lower that time because it's rubbish. What was I just read that dot file, so yeah. Do you want to be called dot file or Festic or what? I forgot what I was going to do. What that? Oh yeah, change the server timing. Yeah, that's right. So if I rejoin this, yeah, okay, that has updated. Good. So we got the round. Call me however you want. It doesn't matter. Very nihilistic. Is that all right? Yeah, that's looking all right. So it's all send orders, not too early. Okay, guys. Phew. So program orders game state. Sheeshapede. On enter, we've got this clear. So I did have it where I was adding the keys, if you guys can remember that. DOM elements. Add button. Now, one thing I've just noticed is that, is that the player hasn't actually been added. So that is a problem because we haven't added a player. So let's investigate the server. Alright, move all waiting players to playing. So we clearly do that. Players. Create new player. XY equals null. We don't have a move to yet. No, it looks like I've... Oh no, there is one. Oh, index.d.ts. What the heck is that? Node modules. Yeah, something else. Okay, so I haven't actually done anything at all. I must have ripped all of that stuff out. So, do I not have a math.random going in? I might have got rid of all of that as well. Board. Oh, pick empty random square. Let's go and have a look. Oh no, when we move all waiting players to playing. Interesting. New player added to board. Oh, app crashed. JSON.stringify is not a function. It's supposed to be lowercase. Of course it is. Am I at least using Angular? No, I don't even know what Angular is. I told you well, no, yeah, I am. I don't know much about JavaScript sort of libraries and stuff. Nor do I think that's a problem, which in itself could well be a problem. So it is saying I'm adding something to the board 4.3. Oh, that's interesting. The new player is being added every single frame. Oh well, that's a nice bug to have spotted. Push apply, this dot playing, and this waiting to join. Teasel goes faster. Do. I thought JavaScript slice 0 was the way to... Oh, it's not slice. There. Hang on, I've got... How do I empty an array? I think I was copying it, but that's wrong. A.length equals 0. Oh, okay, A.length. That'll be fine. Alright, let's rerun that. Right, yeah. So next round he shouldn't be continually re-added. No, good. Now why is he not appearing in this? So, I don't know. P-word, pick empty random square. It doesn't look like I'm actually updating the board, does it? So this must be the stuff that I've been doing. Oh, I completely didn't see that. Sorry. Well, that's okay. Thank you for doing that, whatever he said. Right. Yeah, I'm not actually setting the board. Oops. So let's go and have a look at the board. Board. Pick empty random player. Set player. Yep, that's moved too, so we haven't actually got that. All right. This is interesting. Ah, that is clearing it. Yep, okay. Dee doo 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 dee doo. Alright, let's try that. What? Boom, ba-dum, boom. Player move to. Come on, let's go and have a look at that. Player move to. This.xy, yeah, we set that. World.board.set player. Set player. Ah, so is this not being called anywhere again? That's weird. Yeah, it's not. Okay, so... update playing JSON cache. And we've also got... okay, I will go with the dirty. This dot is JSON cache dirty. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, wrong. It's on the board. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, I'm moving. I'm following something I did before. So the cells, I don't know whether that's actually modified. Where does dims get used? Yeah, that might be public. Oh. Thanks for listening. All right. Ah. Hooray! I've got a bug in my code. Of course. Oh, I hate this. Lua is so much better in this respect. Same for inline declarations as it is for assignments. Well done, Lua. We're still not getting anything back. Why is that? So let's actually look at my board now. So terrain is 0. So look, what's actually happening here? Dot player. Ah. Okay, so the cell has a terrain and a player. So what we'll do is every round, how am I going to do this? That's the cells. How do I determine where the players are? Because I don't want to muck up the terrain. I want to so here's a question. Do I want to send the players in line? But if so, how would I do that? Because not completely sure that's the right thing to do, actually. So the board is going to stay the way it is, and we'll have an overlay. P JSONcache.cells y equals row. Yeah, so let me think about this. So thanks, Vestec. It was a sneeze. So it's true that, or is it true, that each square is probably only going to show one thing? I don't know if that's actually true, but the terrain may end up being more than one character. At the moment, it's just basically a space means it's empty. And I could have done something like put in a little star. Like I'll tell you what, I'll just do that immediately, right? Oops, that was bad, wasn't it? Var cell equals. Alright, so it's time to print the cell. So should I get the cell? Yeah, I'll cell. No, I'll do it here. If cell dot player. Right, there you go. That's going to be a player. So the terrain is just being stored as one thing. Come on, I want to just see my player again. That's all I ask. Look, there it is. Hooray! Amazing. Now, that set player is almost certainly going to have to change. Right. So, let's go back to doing moves, because then I can finally... I'm just going to commit this. Show player on board. Bug fix. Stop re-adding players to the board. Stop re-adding new players to the board every tick. All right. This has been a terribly slow reintroduction to my own codebase. So I was initially happy at how quickly, like it was within a day or something, that I had something connecting and working. But I actually wrote quite a lot of code in that time, and I left it in a broken state, which I remember I left it in a broken state, but then it was so long I was unable to recover from it. Well done me. What a spanner. Right. Anyway, so let's re-add the move buttons, because we are in program orders mode. So we've got this. Add break wibble. Now if I remember... oh. That doesn't seem to be working there. I wonder why. We don't seem to be getting any players coming through. But... I don't really care. Draw board. So we're drawing the board there. Alright. Add break. Why is that taking a piece of text? No idea. Oh, it's the Wibble is the name of the... Yeah, now I remember. On click west. Right, I'm not actually going to respond to these. I just want to get them there. All right, there we go. Amazing. Oh, okay. Right, so now I need to think about this. Okay, so, right, what are we going, or how are we going to let people program moves? Well, they have X seconds to program them. If they don't click send, then they miss the entire turn. Okay, we need to show the programmed moves locally. Maybe allow undo button. I don't know. So actually that does mean there's going to have to be a send commands. On click send commands. So that will be, yeah. Yep. I'm not going to finish that sentence because it requires too much brain power, but I know what I mean. All right. That's just rubbish. Huh. Yeah, not exactly great either. Anyway, so the idea being that we should be able to click this and see this move. So what does that mean? That means that locally we're going to have a way, probably accessing the same board class that the server does. And we'll need to update it, right? I think so. And then we'll have to do a check, is Matt valid move? So let's have a look. If we were clicking north, what would we write here? Okay. So var is valid move equals I don't know. Draw board. Session dot is valid move. And what are we going to do? Is valid command. That's really the better way of doing it. So command would be move and So this is all going to be standard stuff now. Var was applied equals so there's going to be other stuff actually, like the command is going to have in the future, the command will be stuff, will say things like help me here. The command will say things like how many like if you have 6 moves to make in a round, some of the commands you might do might take more than X number of moves, you know, but anyway if was applied, then we would subtract 1 from move count, etc. Maybe enable send command button if it was disabled when no commands were set, etc. For now, for now. Anyway, right. So session.player. What have we got? Where's the session? New file. I can't remember how to do this. It is just done like that. Module.exports. Yep, that's okay then. Right, commands data. So one, we'll have a private bit of data. What else are we going to do? What else? Okay, so the commands data, I'm not actually going to record, or am I? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm being a prat. So, session.commands. Yeah, so what we would have on enter, session.commands.reset, because that's what's happened every time we're going to enter this. Session.commands add command. I won't use abbreviations. Add command. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, delivery. There's a delivery. Delivery. Unboxing. Oh yeah, just to highlight how I think expensive things don't work very well. My expensive keyboard, which has got the chipped keys, which is really massively disappointing. If you look at that, they're all a bit oily and yeah. So we'll start with the boring one. Live as it happens. Live. Hello, Das Gamer. Sorry, I've just had a delivery, so I have to look at it. That's how it works, right? Okay, I don't think this is the delivery I was expecting. I thought they were going to come in a particular order. Sorry, Das Gamer. What am I actually making? Yeah, disappointed. Okay, so this is the pop filter. Why did I buy this particular one? Because it's white. This is exciting. Now I can't spit at you guys. Yeah. Sorry, Das Gamer. I'm making or I'm attempting to make a large online multiplayer strategy game in the style of the IO games and stuff. I can't get this out. He's going to drop a mixtape. Let's push it through. Let's see if it's got instructions. Right, so the reason I bought this was because it has a touch of white about it. With, without, with, without, without, with. Exciting. Let's move on. Is this instructions? Dear customer, thank you for your recent purchase. My name is Jun Wang and I am the president of Newer Technology. Our team is committed to your 100% satisfaction and we want to know if we met that goal. If for any reason whatsoever you're not able to leave us 5 out of 5 feedback, please email me at vip@newer.com with your order number and comments and I will do whatever I need to do to fix the problem. Yep. That's nice. I still can't be bothered with... I can't be bothered on cheap goods to... In fact, I've never left an Amazon review. Right, what's this one? Well, he said, not knowing... I still get a bit befuddled by how Amazon actually works because, like, I've got, yeah, clip to the mic, talk, spit to your heart's content. Raymarch, do I have the same? Right, this, oh, they did all manage it in one delivery. Oh, good, because I was about to say, I don't know how Amazon did work it out. Oh, no. No, it's not. I threw away the mouse mat. What a prat. Okay, let's look at the mouse mat first. Ah, cardboard technology. Love it. That's it. That's all I got. That's my mouse mat. And it comes with, oh my gosh, thank you for shopping with Elzo Direct through Amazon. It is made of a high-quality aluminium alloy. It enjoys a good reputation for its features as below high-sensitivity beauty durableness. Moreover, it's super easy to cleaning and maintenance. I suspect if this was in the... If I read the German, it's probably good. But, yeah. Anyway. This is my new mouse mat. It is a bit smaller than the previous one, which might actually... I didn't think it was going to be that much smaller. Right. Oh, that makes a scratchy noise. I may have made a mistake there. Sorry, guys. I do like buying things. Sounds like a mouse mat with AI. And this... Oh, my goodness. If there is another, if I am not reading another thing to do with if you love our product, it's something that you stick on your arm, a bit like a scab, and that's about it really. Look at that, guys. It goes on my arms. Watch the clip in a minute. I'm not really sure I want to. I'll try that later. But this is the one. This is the one that I really want. Because I think I need a better mouse. Especially a wireless one. Hooray! As if you don't have enough cables. Logitech, yes, thank you. Why has that got metal on it? What is that? Why have I got a metal button with this thing? Is that a battery? Don't know. Alright, it's not white, it's stone grey. I don't know how this works. Isn't this exciting, guys? This is like... Whoa, it's like a mouse that moves. Look, you can see my mouse moving. How do they do that? It's a miracle. Okay. But it does mean I can take it to work easily as well. Still don't know what that is. All right. Boxes of rubbish. All right. Brilliant. That'll do nicely. Right, so, whoa! DPI is different. It's a bigger mouse, but that's okay. Even though I have regular size hands. I think this mouse mat might not work out very well. Although I do like the look of it. Because of its durable maintenance, easy super alloy. Okay, right, let's have a look at whatever it is you've done of this. I'm not really sure I want to do this, but... Okay, that's probably not the most exciting. And where's this other clip? Oh my goodness, the middle mouse button on this is insanely awkward. Whoa, that is really stiff middle mouse click. Yeah, you can't see the mouse. All right, I'll show you the mouse. I'll show you the mouse. This is the mouse. But I can link it. I can link it via Bluetooth to my laptop, so it's going to be easy to carry around. I don't have to have. Cables. Cables is the word. All right. Third one is awesome too. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. Right, let's do this. All right, what's this one? Yeah, I don't see the problem. What? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Hello, Spit You. That last one was deliberately dramatic. Okay, back to Des Code. All right. So yeah, this is my mouse. Yeah, that middle mouse button is really hard to click. This might. Right. What is going on here? Okay, that's the middle mouse button. Yeah. Oh my word, that is weird. This mouse button is weird. So it clicks if you do small amounts of moves, but if you do a few, it then becomes super smooth. That is weird. And there's 2 buttons on here. That is horrible. That is genuinely horrible. Yes. Knock stuff off the table like a human-sized cat. Yeah, Teasel didn't have to do it. All right, let's go back to their codes. All right, so north, that probably... oh, this mouse wheel is weird. I hope there's a way to turn that off. I'll actually have to read those instructions, providing it doesn't ask me to refer to... Please talk to Bob from Essex if you don't want to do a 5 out of 5 Amazon review or something like that. Anyway. That is weird. Right. And there's a side mouse wheel, which is just... this is just odd. I think I may have made a mistake with this mouse. Bugger. Because it rated really highly. Everybody rated it really, really highly. In fact, I'm going to have to go and have a look. Logitech. Yeah, so look at those side buttons. Those are a bit weird. I'm sure I'll get used to it. But that mouse wheel is really stiff. Absolutely unusable. Absolutely rubbish. But... And this mouse wheel is horrible. Yeah, so I didn't buy the upgraded one because it was a lot more money, but it's got the same buttons by the look of it. Okay, well, I might have to... Looks like you can configure it. Yeah, I'm hoping so. Yeah, I will take a look at that later. I'll use it to get used to it. I'm more concerned that the mouse mat's a bit too small. Right, it's Chris the Noob. Thanks for following. Right. Right, back to the code. So, JSON next action, send orders. What was I doing? Commands. Yeah, so I mean that's just doing this dot get commands equals function. So that will be our way of returning. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll probably. Oh, I'm getting confused between Windows and mouse keyboards. Shortcuts. Alright. I could be the Jim Sterling of product reviews. Well, I am disappointed. I'm feeling like my initial response to this mouse is that it's the mouse wheel is horrible. And clicking on it is really hard. In a way that the mouse that I've just disconnected, it wasn't. It was really easy. So that sucks. Yes, this is disappointing. Anyway. So then. On click north. So session board apply command. Is that actually how I want to do it? Is it the board that I want to be checking up on? Maybe. So we're at the point definitely where this ability to apply a command is going to need to be shared between the client and server. So new folder. Shared. So I'm actually going to put it in there. Except I can't. Oh, the DPI is slightly different to my previous one, so that's gonna mess me up. Yeah, I should give it a while, but I mean the button pressing, it's hard to press. It's stiff. So yeah. All right. Let's reopen that. So we've now got shared source session data. So this is going to need to have the board and probably the cells and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. So is the board going to be responsible for checking the validity of commands or not, or is there something else higher than that? I guess it comes down to whether it would just be like what can invalidate a move. Like, for example, if you try and move east, in fact, there's a difference between an invalid move, right? There's one where the player's trying to move east, for example, but can't because it's the edge of the board. That's just a foul. That means that the command isn't valid. But when we're playing back, a player's move, moving east might be valid in terms of it's on the board, but might be invalid because there's another player there. So that's actually going to have to be... It is going to be different between the client and server, actually. Mr. Bond, have a think about that one. So what does that mean? That means that the session... Right, anyway, let's... commands data equals require. Let's go and... shared session data. Oh. Yep, it's a heavier mouse than the one I was used to. Right, did that build? No, it didn't. Why not? I might have to switch back for this. Right, commands data. Unexpected token. Commands data. Okie dokie. Right. Waiting to join game state. Nope. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, so program orders session dot commands. Yeah, that's not the same thing actually. That's not the same thing. I'm actually going to do is valid. Commands is valid command. So we'll apply the command and add it. Is that the right way of doing this? Hello, Jody. What? Oh, do you want them? I got my Amazon stuff.
They have slibbles in them.
No, he didn't. It didn't ring because I saw him approach. That's the new mouse and mouse mat and stuff.
I thought that I hadn't heard and it was really loud.
No. And that's my armband. That is an armband, and that is a pop filter. That is a default. Jody's just told me off. Why do I have pictures of other women running? I'm going to keep that. I'm going to turn it into my iPhone lock picture. That'll learn you, won't it? So that's the new mouse mat, but it's not quite as. Anyway, I won't bore you with the details. And the mouse feels really weird. Feels really weird, but you know, like new shoes. That's very interesting.
You probably shouldn't put it on your foot then.
No, I shouldn't go running with my mouse. It's It takes a while for them to bed in. Do you want food in a bit?
Like what?
Well, we've got to reheat the curry, haven't we?
Yeah, were you going to do that?
Well, I mean, someone was going to at some
Well,
point.
yeah, but if you want lunch.
Do I want lunch? Maybe in an hour. Yeah? How about that?
When are you hungry? In an hour?
In an hour.
Okay, okay.
All right. If you want to change that, let me know.
Well, no, it's whether I make myself a little soup or anything.
For an hour. You can't wait an hour. So you want me to make it sooner?
No, I'll make myself a little soup.
All right then. Just a little soup. Mate, there's all that porridge to eat.
I've been eating it.
How much are you eating? You're only little. Only
My
little.
body's just like...
Your body's like what? No pop filter will help with that. All right. What's she gonna?
Like...
Yeah.
That's better.
I hope you guys all caught that. That makes sense. There's 63 people watching. You go. Oh well, they didn't. They're not watching because it wasn't on camera. Okay. Thanks, Mrs. Pedantic.
Very pedantic. It's just.
It's
Trying
needless
to make this accessible
detail.
for people to really understand the gravity of the situation.
Bye. Right, that was great. That was. You should show my 3 awesome clips, Jane. No, she's seen the results. She can see the mess. All right. Is valid command. So we need to validate the command in DAS code. If it's valid, we're going to apply the command, are we? Add command and then we'll apply it. Apply command. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. So the command is going to have access to the rest of the session, like the board and stuff. So board. Yeah, that's it basically. Add command, get command is valid command. Do and apply command. Yeah, man. Does feel slightly off this, but we can always change it. All right, switch command ID. Ugh. Right. Switch command ID. So what are we going to do here? Var x equals player dot get xy. No, actually, we'll just do that. Surely it's fine like that. Plus command dot. Oh, I don't know what I just clicked there. Rob's Adventures with a New Mouse. Diesel, teasel, cat, teasel. Do. Do 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 do. So I've got to add in the board. So I wonder if I should be moving the server's board around. Probably. So let's go and do that then. Teasel Catsville, Teasel Catsville. Do 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 do. Server. Right, where I need to. Where's the board? Ah. Do, 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 do. Oh, players. No, we'll scrap that. Right, I don't know if that's going to build, so let's go and have a look at what the server says. The server, well, the client's building. Nope, that's not the one I'm looking for. Nope. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it looks like... Is it alright? Oh, well, it seems to have built. Alright, let's go and see if I can rejoin this. I'm pretty sure something's going to go wrong. No, it didn't. Gosh. Gosh, man. Alright. Now it goes wrong. Music. Oh, look. Yeah, the old player hasn't disconnected. Interesting. Oh yeah, sorry. The yeah, this is being generated without the board or the player. Yeah, that won't work. So that's interesting because the commands is probably it's a list per player, isn't it? Yeah, actually, that'll be all right. So. Oh. Okay, so what have we got? That's still building. So the board data is what I'm going to have to use in drawboard. So yeah. So the board is going to have to be primable from JavaScript. So at the moment it's just starts in a valid initial state. Set player. So this needs a function to set from JSON. So this is what the JSON cache would be sending out. Okay. So let's go and have a look at the draw board. What does it actually do? I don't know. Teasel cat. Teasel cat. Session.board. Right. All right. Okie dokie. So the board stuff we get says XY cells. Okie doke. Yeah, this draw board functionality is gonna be sucked into this. Right, p dot JSON cache. That X and Y should really be width and height, but whatever. What's the cells? Ah, okay. Ooh, I can do something better than that. Your teasel. Right, that's good. Das ist gut. So all we need to do is actually set these cells. So I'm gonna just recreate what's going on in the constructor. That's probably a case for putting that in a function itself. So for y equals that. Now this gets interesting because if we're priming it from what's been sent, think this .dims.x so dims y var source row JSON.cells y. Right, so we need to do a switch on this. This is not going to go too well. For now, that might be enough. So we've got a problem with representation on the client server of players versus terrain. I'll fix that later. It's not really the biggest deal for me. It's a bit worrying that that's resetting cells. Not ideal. Not ideal. So draw board though, what I'll do is instead of taking the session, I'll take the board. What's that? Row as string. Right, we don't have it as a string now. Interesting. That should really be X and Y. I'm going to have to fix that. Right, row table insert. That's not correct. No. Okay, I've just realised have I bodged this up? Yeah, sorry, this is the table. Yeah, there we go. That's the problem. Cells. Let's just clarify that a bit. Right, that seems to run. I'm not convinced it's going to work though. I think it's going to go wrong. Yeah, so it's not doing well on the draw board. Let's have a look. Okay, so we're drawing the board. Right, that's a bit odd. Why? It's got the cells, but the dims are being lost. That's a surprise. So Let's have a look what got sent. No, that looked all right. Oh no, there's too many of those. I'm just going to close everything down. Ah, if that wasn't saved, that would have sent it wrong. Yeah, that would explain it. Do 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 do. Doesn't it get Chara? Oh, it's just Chara. Well done. I'm going to have to switch back to the other mouse mat. This one's a bit too small. Basically, I'm resting. This is really interesting, I know. I'm basically resting my wrist on the on my desk, which I don't want to do because it makes my desk dirty. Hooray! 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 Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we're actually in a position where I can start doing some query functions. Hooray! Oh. Oh, da da da. Right, we've got a hard-coded bit there. That's not looking too good, but that'll do. So that was is valid. Is empty, sorry. Let's go and see. Do. Node stack test. There we go. So it was also... Oh, sod bags. And then we have add command and apply command. So the add command's already done. Apply command, yeah. All right. So board dot if I was clever, and it's a big if, I'd do that, wouldn't I? I'll have to make a choice about how I'm passing points around at some point. Right, now the trouble is that the player I'm loading is not the same as this player here. Username, state. Yeah, so the players actually are different. So how do I want to do this? Yeah, I'm not convinced I should be sharing the player structure. Clearly the client and the server player structure is going to be very different. So I'll just store this in the session. What's interesting is that I don't think I'm passing the information of where the player is at the moment, am I? Join at next round. So join accepted. When we return the join accepted, it really should say... Oh, no. Sorry, we need to actually get a load of data from the server. Well, I mean, the server needs to say where the player's positioned, right? So I think this comes into, I need to send in the player's information along with... So the board needs to say where the players are. At the moment, I'm just representing it with an asterisk, but that's not good enough. Okay, so I'll update the board view. I need the loo again. Back in a minute. So, as is often the way, when I went to the loo, I thought about something. And I realised that I am actually, even though I said I want the player representation to be different, I think there needs to be a base player representation that is valid on the client and the server, because all of my validation code needs to be the same client and server, and I don't really want to start writing two different sets. This is how quickly I think when I'm going to the loo. I also thought that I need to, in the source, the commands, I'm going to have to make them into individual classes. So what I had done here was I've got an apply command and an is valid command. I'm doing the checks in here. That's ridiculous. I'm not going to do that. So what instead I will do is move command and equals function. Diesel cat. And so the command itself is going to check all of this. So So. What's the game? It's going to be a browser-based multiplayer turn-based strategy game. That's the intention. And it's looking rubbish at the moment, and I'm okay with that. To be honest, I'm kind of learning this development environment, like writing JavaScript for a server. I haven't even done any debugging on it. I'm kind of panicking of how to do anything. I'm not going to do command line debugging on the server. But, I just realized if I share a lot of the logic between client and server, then I can debug on the client. Yes. So the idea being is that you join and rounds occur every, say, 20 seconds or something, and you get put into the next round, and then you've got 20 seconds to program your moves. That's it. It's going to be very, very quick. Small amounts of things to do, potentially. I mean, we'll work out that balance. Maybe a minute a round is going to be a good idea. I don't know. And then everybody broadcasts their moves. They get resolved at the same time. That's a very significant thing. It's not it's when I say turn-based, I don't mean player A takes a turn, player B takes a turn, player C takes a turn, and then they resolve in ABC order. They'll all be applied at once. And then you'll get sent the resolution, and shenanigans will ensue. Hopefully fun will happen. Why do I want to do... Why do I want to add it to the prototype? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, to be honest, I should be doing... I've realised that's not a pattern I've got into, because I use JavaScript in a very naked manner. Yes, that's exactly the sort of thing I should be looking at. Prototyper. It's even more prototype. Do I have to do it like this? Ah, boo hiss. And then do I have to take this out? See, that's how naive I am over these things. Right, anyway. Cheers for the reminder. Right, so what do I want to do? So, is valid. So clearly we need access to the board. I'm going to listen to that last song again because I missed it. Yeah, I mean, I should update my knowledge. There isn't a great need for it. Like ES6 is probably a good thing, right? I'll look at it after my current contract's first project is done. Yeah, so we've got a problem here in that I can't capture these. Oh well. So that's another change. So I'm going to have to do this kind of capturing here, which is a bit of a drag. Oh my goodness. Am I going to have to do that? Ah! I am, aren't I? Oh my goodness. Okay. Right, I've gone off this immediately. Yeah, I'm not capturing these as up values. So, well, I mean, Node.js to me, I'm using just as a build framework, which actually it does its job fairly straightforwardly. I mean, and I'm running a JavaScript server, and that's generally I don't see it as massively awkward. Node.js is an enabler for JavaScript on server and for build tools, right? Oh, that should be player.y. It's a bit sucky, that. No. Everyone's a winner here. What was I gonna do? I'm probably changing too many things at once. Yeah, that move 2 is a bit rubbish. Okay, so the command takes whatever. I'm going to undo this stuff. I'm not caring that much about performance. So the idea of it reinstantiating these functions every time we create a new command move, I'm actually okay with that. But what I'm not okay with is the sheer amount of extra code I'm having to write at the moment. I'm sure there's a better way of doing it, but I will sort that out later. Hello, Zenris. All right, so I'm going to stick with that, even though it's not very good. It's shorter to write, and I genuinely, I mean, I've made a big point here. Hello, Seaboard as well. Again, you were here earlier, weren't you? I'm not going to care about the performance. My goal isn't to write that performant code at all. My goal here is to write code that works correctly. And that's a bigger deal for me, because the whole point of this is that if it were to become a successful product, then that would force the need for optimization or rewriting the back end in C++ or whatever it is. It doesn't matter. But the point is that I don't want to do that first of all. And I certainly don't want to end up having to write code in a manner, set myself a standard of coding in a way that is more error prone. Yes. Well, exactly. So that includes writing poor code. Well, not poor code, you know what I mean, but not modern code. Like the idea of writing it into prototypes, a modern web dev would balk at what I'm doing, especially with a command object where we're going to be creating many of them. And for me, I just don't care. I care a bit. I get loads. I'm really sad. Right. Let's put some more Muzak on. Okay, so let's go back here. On click north. So that's okay. I'll change the order. Command is valid. Now the session player and the session board. Let's probably call that me or something. But let's go and have a look at the session object because I don't think. Yeah, it's not actually creating anything. So I said I wasn't going to share the player stuff, but I kind of think I need to. So we'd have a shared session data version of a player, and then if the client or server needs to add anything to it. Hello, Lego Brainiac. All right, mate. What's been going on? Well, I've been mostly working with a bit of exercise. What I'm doing at the moment is, have I still got the window up? I'm trying to do a browser-based multiplayer game, turn-based strategy. That sort of thing. The idea of making it accessible in the same way as the other IO games. So anybody who knows me knows that I play this. I mean, with a few seconds, I've joined in. I don't know why that's running so poorly, but it is. Within a few seconds, I've joined this game, which is fantastic, and it's a big shooting game. So I was trying to do something for the turn-based strategy as well. I must close that before I start playing. I saw the whole exercise thing in your Facebook. Yes. I still have these kind of ideas of streaming my run. I'm going to do another half marathon at least. So, okay, so my planned runs are, at the end of November, there's a 10-kilometer run that's on an airfield. So it's incredibly flat. Flat as a pancake. And it's a very uninteresting run, and everybody says that, but it's great for personal best. So I want to get under 50 minutes. It also includes part of the old Top Gear test track. And then February I'm going to try and apply for the Worthing half marathon. And then in April I'm going to try and apply for the Brighton marathon. But that's all pending injuries. And I've been fairly injury. Can you get a data plan that won't flop in 10 minutes of live stream? A data plan? How do you mean? What was I doing? Anyway, so this player can't contain anything super special. So it might be the username and the ID. The token definitely shouldn't be stored in there. So I'm going to actually create a new player data. And then those ones will be called something else. Well done, me. Isn't the world No, 50 minutes for a 10-kilometer. Gosh, man. I mean, that was only slightly insane thought, right? Player state. Do we want that? No. No. So that's probably all I need right now. So the players, is there any point in instantiating this? Yeah. No, I'll aim for, again, under 1 hour 50 for the half marathon in Worthing, because that's pretty flat, and under 4 hours for the Brighton marathon. But I think my first marathon is going to be awful. Yeah. Also, Rob, I got some good news. Next year there is a high chance I'm going to be able to study game dev in digital arts and entertainments in Belgium. Oh, groovy. Cool. Belgium is is now achieving something. Well done. Alright. I'm trying to think. So I'm going to do me. And I'm going to have to... Game index, game states, round timer, server comms. Me clients.js. Oh no. I'll call it player me. I think that makes more sense. So what does that mean? You moving away from home or whatever? Oh, that's got... I just realised that's renamed badly. What? That's weird. Okay. Strange. Okay, so player me. I don't know what we'll have for that. The user ID, username will store in here as well. And session ID, or whatever it was. We get something back from the server to correctly identify me. It's doing it again. Yeah, not so clever that. Alright, so when we do player me, what is it I want to actually store? So the session doesn't have the token at the moment, so we'll just prime that once we connect. Now, yeah, so yes, each player can have a command list. Yeah, moving from Portugal for 3 years to study, and if all goes well, I'll be able to get a job in a good place. Groovy. So, do you mean a good place as in Belgium, or or do you mean like once you finish your study, you could go somewhere where there's more of a job market for game dev? But I mean, regardless of the details, congrats. If you're happy, then so am I. Player me dot I don't really know what to call that. That's not really ideal, is it? Player me dot player. Right, well let me get rid of this anyway. So let's go and have a look at what happens in the game states. I'm getting there, guys. Bear with me. That's called player. Also, any particular reason for using Sublime Text 2/3? Yes, because there isn't a big deal. I'm not missing anything in Sublime 2, so I'm not... You know, my question would be, why would I upgrade? Bearing in mind, upgrading isn't free, and I don't mean in terms of money, I mean in terms of things changing. But I'm happy with Sublime 2. Right, so players, next player ID, this.all, waiting to join playing. That's something else. Oh yeah, I didn't write anything there, did I? Get playing players as Jason. Okay, so let's send orders. Join at next round. I'll send that. Let me just go and see if that's actually working. Oh, let's get rid of that. Boo. Okay, so what I can see is that we're not sending any. The players is nothing, so that's okay. The round index is 2. That's fine. Oh, look, we've got something wrong there. Because... Oh, okay. I've got a mistake in here. Okay. Nope, it's crashed again. Oh, yeah, sorry. Scratch that. Yeah, my bad. All right. What have I got? So, yeah, so send orders, which is the update for Get Round. It's still not printing anything to do with the players. So let's go and have a look at that and find out why. Join at next round. Because it looks like we're simply not sending that. So if it's join at next round, we will send that information. We will send them the players. So that way, while you're waiting to join, you can see who's already joined. I mean, we'll need to. If we're sending the board, frankly, we do need to send the players. The round index, maybe not. If it's sent too early, we won't bother. They already must know the board, so we won't bother sending that. And send orders. Yeah, all right, let's try that. Come on, come on. Yeah, it's not get playing player as Jason. Did I do that wrong? Doodle-doo. Oh no, I didn't typo it. That's what I read from your thing. Yes, long names are good. Yes. Especially when you're doing client-server stuff, like the idea get player or whatever means different things. And I've had enough instances of trying to debug code where I'm not sure of the context. And you do a search and you can't, like doing .get on something. All right, it's like you get a million return search results back. So move all waiting players to playing. So the question is why is this not doing anything? So I'm going to do my private kind of approach again. Do 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 do. Ah, that's not going to work, is it? Source player. Do 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 do. There we go. Right. Cool. Cool. Get playing player.asJSON. I might do that. I just didn't need it right now. It depends how what the pattern for access to the player is. At the moment, I'm not doing much per player access, but that might change. So yeah. Right. Right, so yeah, so we've got players coming back as an empty thing here. And however, get round, I should have joined. So there should be a player in there, but there isn't. So, So that kind of sucks. So move all waiting players to playing. It's got new player added to the board. It does say that. I can see that in the debug output. .p.username. So let's change that because I'm already using p, and I don't want, even though it's not actually an error, I don't want confusion. That should. Right, let's go and have a... Fine. Right, yeah, so it says 1 and 1. So quite why this is sending back an empty players array, I don't know. Oh, hang on, I've just had a thought. It's because I didn't set the dirty cache, you massive prat. Almost certainly that's the problem. So it wasn't regenerating my string. Players, there we go. ID 1000, username, blah, blah, X and Y. Cool. Cool. And the nice thing about that is it means I can remove the drawing from here. The terrain is the terrain. That's fine. Oi oi, best folder name. Yeah, well, it was IO and I just typed rubbish. So, yeah. Oi oi. I'm going to go and put the oven on. That's exciting. So that I can start cooking dinra, which is basically reheated leftover curry. Yes! Lunch. Let's call it an early lunch. Jodie's unwell. Teasel is being very cute and sitting with her at all times. Friends just asked me what I'm up to. I was so streaming. And I'm just going to set a timer. You realise when I'm not streaming, I talk out loud for everything I've done, and the cat just looks at me like I'm mad. Where is the clock on this? Teasel, what's up? What's up, Mustafa cat? Alright. Cool. Teasel, you can always come in and say hello. Meow. Teasel cat. I'm in here. I'm in here. Oh no, she's gone back to Jodie. Right. What have we got? So let's when it comes to draw board, that's going to have to take the players in it as well, but we'll actually sort the board data out. Get rid of that. Alright, so now the client's going to have to add that little asterisk. Gosh, can it do such a thing? Yes, of course it can. So we're getting the players. So I do kind of wonder if, like, if there were 100 players connected, that's going to be quite a large data structure. So I can imagine an optimization would be that we only send new and removed players or updated data. It's an interesting one because if it's a small game that correctly engineers conflict between most of the 100 players every turn, then most of that data is going to be volatile anyway. But for now, we'll just send the whole thing over. Send the whole thing over. Because ideally we would just send updates based on the ID, but then the server's going to have to track, well, whatever. Whatever, eh? Okay. Alright. I will put some biscuits out when I go and check the DINRAR. Alright, that's if I remember. Alright, so we receive this. We sure do. And current round 54, that is updating correctly. Oh, has the server stopped? Did I crash the server or something? I don't know. Yeah, DSA. Okay, so let's respond to that. So that was on the join accepted. Somehow I've changed my keyboard to Japanese again. Okay, there we go. On success. So, board set from JSON. Session.players equals that. Oh, okay. Oh, alright. Well, we are updating it. Fair enough. See you, Lego Brainiac. Congrats, by the way. Belgium from Portugal. Everyone dreams of that move. Okay, so the players are there. So when it comes to the board, draw board. Yeah, it's all blank. So actually the first thing I could do is come a session.players. So the players are an array coming back, yeah. Do bar. Print that out after the board and after the buttons because that's going to be changing. Do. Alright, let's just check that runs. Cannot read property of username of undefined. Oh, yeah, it helps if I write the for loop correctly. That'll teach me to convert from one to another. Yeah, so we've got one player, which is what I've just added. Hecklo, that was a mistake. There we go. Now, the question is, if I join somebody else, what data do I get back? Yeah, so both players are listed and it's updated over here. So that's okay. It's looking good. Do. 1, 2, Teasel cat. Yep, so these players are still joined because I've not got any way of kicking them off. If the server restarts, obviously everyone's booted, but all right. Do Teasel the cat. Teasel the cat. Right, so how am I going to do this? Teasel the cat. Teasel the cat. So I need to find out if a player exists here. I think I've got this terrain the wrong way round, but tough. Hello, Violet Drop. Good to see you. Draw player. Dung dung digga ding dung ga ding ga ding. So we've got inner is just that. That's a bit rubbish. It's drawing spaces at the moment. Look at that, I just realised I'm not even doing anything with the terrain. Oh, yeah, sorry, this is a module. Yeah. Very quiet in here. That's okay. Have I been missing? People are following and stuff, and yeah, I've been missing hosting messages. I've got the same old problem in that certain things just aren't working. Yeah, I've been hosted by several people, and the message hasn't popped up. I hate this kind of maintenance stuff where you have to look into Streamlabs and that. Really doesn't interest me. But I apologise. So thank you for whoever's been hosting, which it looks like Hardly Difficult, Load Claw and Jessica Mack. And I'm really sorry, I miss all of it. Don't know why, but I'll add it to the list of things to sort out on my stream, right? For var I equals var p equals p.username. Oh, hang on. Now you just look mean. I know, I'm a git. And that's why no one talks. You're just trying to creep me out, right? Yeah, see, follows work. Thanks, Mango4303. Right, that's where I'm sitting. Yep, so they're both. So that's the name of the player. All right, we'll do that. That looks all right. We'll put a space in. Even that alone will. Teasel for the first time is going to be named. Yes, there we go. Why did it? Oh, I see. Whenever I make a change to the source code, it's restarting the server as well. That'll be why. Ah. Right. So let's see a Zenris versus Teasel. I've just got to go and play with my dinner and stir it. It's exciting, I know that. Back in a minute. Alright guys, so I'm going to set the alarm for 10 more minutes. Oh my gosh, my friend's dog is being used in a commercial and she's just sent me a picture of it being filmed. Let's see if I can get that. Hello Zach Crons. That's her dog being filmed. Green screen dog. It's clearly the next member of the Avengers, right? Okay, so in 10 minutes, dinner's going to be ready and I'm going to break the stream to go and eat, but I'll be back probably in an hour or less. because I want to carry on. Let's see where Zekron's closer to Teasel. So Zekron, this is actually a real-time map of the affiliation of Zekrons. Like, is he closer to Teasel or Zenris? And it's not looking good for Zenris. What's the aim of the game? Well, the aim of the game is these clicky buttons. So you will be, say, I'll be Teasel, and then I'll be able to like move around and shoot in certain directions. And the other two guys will be also programming their moves. And then every 30 seconds, or what have I got at the moment? Every 6 seconds, that's far too fast. You'll be able to, it'll resolve and you'll be able to shoot each other. So it's basically like a turn-based version of Diep.io. Am I using Socket.io? No, Mike, I'm not using any of those. I'm not using Socket.io or anything. I'm not using WebSockets at all. I'm just using REST calls. So I wanted it to be as simple as possible, and I think this scales pretty well with minimal knowledge required on my part. And that's the important bit, right? Don't learn new things. Willem Pie 123, thank you very much. Thank you very much. But yeah, I'll be heading off in about 8 minutes and then coming back later today. Right, so we've got draw player at. At the moment, they're being placed on unique squares, but we could actually have more than one person on a square, couldn't we? We could. That's correct. Some inspiration. Don't learn new things. Yeah, stay stuck in the past. Yeah, I'll learn new things. It's funny, you know, because I think it's fair to say that I deliberately fight learning a lot of new things. Like, I like learning general development practices and stuff on how to be more efficient, but learning new languages and learning new aspects of languages, I lag, and I deliberately do that. And I actually think I think it makes me come across as a bit of a dinosaur, but I actually think in terms of productivity, it's a win in a lot of cases. Like, something new really has to prove its worth. I don't know. Got a bit of my curry on my finger here. That's lovely. I'll just wipe that over there. So anyway, draw players at. So what would I like to do now? Well, I guess I'd like to go back to this being able to program your stuff, right? So when we move a player north, it's going to be local only until we click send commands, right? So send commands is doing nothing at the moment. And the idea being is that if you don't click send commands in time, you lose it. Use it or lose it, right? Your entire move will be gone. I'm addicted to learning new methods of everything, but I lack the motivation to learn. Yeah, I mean, I come across as a bit of a smug git because I care about productivity and new language features aren't necessarily it. But the trouble is I'm a hypocrite because I'm not productive, hence doing this game to try and get back on the wagon of releasing an actual product. So I'm not really someone who can say much. Right, what was I doing? Programming. Yeah, man, yeah. Oh, yeah. So player me, that needs to be updated whenever we update the players. So what was it? Login. Nope, that's not it. So waiting to join, round players. Right, so what I'll... What I probably should do is do set from JSON. Yeah, they're not an object yet, are they? Yeah, I'm gonna update this. So the player's data object is gonna be, what is it gonna be? Let's see what this actually adds. Okay, so this has got extra functionality that's only for the server. Interesting. Interesting. Fail in your face, yes. Don't really want to move it. I'll think about that later, actually. What I need to do is... sod bags. Sod bags. So I need to find the player. So what I should be doing is session.playerme dot... set from players. So we can do it's a bit naff, but it'll be alright. It'll be alright for the time being. That's a cheap way of getting it into the client. So what I need to do is search for the player with the same thingy as me. Does that help? Dot ID session ID server ID. I don't know what to call that. Okay. P dot player ID. So I actually need to set this up, right? Because I'm not at the moment. So where do we get that set? So when we join, it was in the join at next round. And we get sent back the ID there. So let's go and find out where that gets set. Success. So session ID. So I understand what's happening there. So session.playerme.player ID equals JSON.player ID. And then we can also do... Yeah, that should be fine if I actually spelt it correctly. Interesting. We've got the... Oh, the ID's gone. Good, 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 good. Ding, ding. Okay, so we know which one is me. And what I'll also do I can't type. One day I won't be rubbish. Okay, I need to wrap this up in a sec. How am I doing this? Right, player, we get the player. Player is me, is whether the player ID is the same as this player ID. If it's me, list of player. Yeah, okie dokie. So I've tracked that. What it means as well is that when I go to draw board, I could do something and change the color if it was me. Yep, guys, I'm going to head off now. Dinner's ready. I shall return later. In the meantime, there's Twitter where I'll post on there. So please follow me on Twitter. Please follow me here. Please follow me on, I don't know, just things. Follow me on things. Follow me on Crime Watch. Follow me on the local news. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. This is going all right. Now I'm actually getting to the point where I'm back to dealing with features rather than bugs. And I've got the program back in my brain. We can go quite quickly, I think. I'll have to play around a bit with rendering and stuff. But that's okay. That's okay. Follow me on subways and down dark alleys. Yes. Yeah, please deliver more meaningless stuff that I can throw in the corner of the room. I shall see you later, probably in about an hour, plus or minus 3 weeks. There you go. That's a fairly good range. All right, guys. See you later. Bye bye.